all about that spark, that little jolt that reminds you you're still alone. Careful who you let space in your head around here, even though Diddy doesn't have rent control. You know they rent early. Here's our Alexa with Crush.
You two look absolutely adorable.
Oh, this helmet must have years' worth of jet sweat soaked into it.
Think of it as immersing yourself in the part. Now, down to business. Your disguises will get you inside. Security will be hot, so dispose of any resistance and get to the prototype ASAP. Drive onto the test track, build up speed, ramp the car onto the drone platform, and fly out. I'll be waiting for you nearby with a little surprise. Wink, wink.
Aurora's gonna come in heavy. What have we got for firepower?
So glad you asked. Your girl's hooking you up. Shotguns, RPGs, all the ammo you need. I know, I'm the best. Grab a crate and head out. This is it, you beautiful babes. Let's get to work.
I do love the rush right before a big job. Don't you? Come on, let's get rolling. Cloud Honey, we are en route.
All right, cuties, it's the big day. With my technical assistance, security should let you right into the test track. Steal the prototype, handle any resistance with extreme prejudice, and meet me back home for 5 5s. Go team!
My man, that girl's fearless for her size. And she's got pep for days. For her, there are only 2 food groups, sugar and caffeine. Seriously, I've watched her work. One hand on the keyboard, the other wrapped around one of those Zaz energy drinks. And you're probably listening to everything I'm saying right now, aren't you, Cloud?
Oh, what was that, Natalie? I couldn't hear you over the delectable fizz of this delicious can of Zaz.
Oh, never you mind, darling. Just talking about what a doll you are.
Aw, shucks. Love you, babe. And listen, you like me now, but just wait till we flip these wheels. Trust me when I say that these buyers are some high rollers.
I take it you've worked with them before?
I scraped some data they were after. No crud stuff. Easy as pie. But the cash out? Jeez. You'd think these guys have never seen a flash drive before. Paid enough to keep me in pocket for the foreseeable future.
If they'll pay handsomely for some info, just imagine what they'll pay for a prototype race car.
Exactly. And there's gonna be more work where this came from. God, I love my job.
I hear you, girl. Now let's stay focused. We don't have this car just yet.
We're almost there, people. The dark web is going crazy. We're looking at a fat payday, so stay sharp. We only get one shot at this.
Hold for scanning, please.
Chill. You're the fabulous Jet and her favorite wrench slinger. PIPs don't get stopped.
Welcome, ma'am. You're good to go.
I've already checked Jet's schedule. Today's her test drive day. We'll take the car out for her and earn ourselves a little appearance fee. What's wrong with that, right?
I swapped shifts just to see you in person. Could I get a selfie with you later? Or maybe an autograph?
We'll see.
There's no rush. Please, take your time.
The employee access doors got facial and retinal recognition. I'll have to brute force it remotely, which will... It's showtime! Time to shine! Okay, the tracking data says just head down this hall and hang a left.
That's all they've got? Pathetic.
Not quite. There are more reinforcements inbound. They called in the big guns. Don't get cocky. Use cover.
There's nothing left.
Hey, there's our prize. Now we gotta get her out into the track. Natalie, you get things unlocked. Killer, defend Natalie at all costs. Teamwork, people. Teamwork.
Oh, watch my back, sugar.
I'm almost there.
Got it. We're in business. An awful lot of Aurora troops.
Yeah, they're coming in hot now. Don't worry, besties. Just stay focused. Stick to the plan, and everything's gonna be awesome.
There's the ramp. Hell of a jump. You ready to catch some serious air?
Oh, we got some tryhards here. You've got limited time before they get wide to our plan and shoot that drone down. So, pedal to the metal, besties.
No sweat. Sugar, your driving will knock these fools into... Go, Grease Lightning! You got them eating so much dust, they're liable to choke.
Try not to die.
surprise for you.
I think we have different definitions of little.
Got this baby for a steal in an online auction. I didn't have to cheat. Much. Anyway, this airship is small potatoes compared to what you just pulled off. You're my heroes. And this is just the beginning. Whew, that job hit different. Clean execution, fat payout, teamwork. Sweet. But what's with that face? Don't tell me. You're drowning in dirty money already. Time for some grown-up crime. Let's go register a company, boss. Fast track to clean cash. Compliant, scalable, and totally legit. While you're at it, throw down some investments. Dividends will find you. Plus, nothing hides a future heist like a clean business front. Ain't that neat? But we're still missing one thing. A real pro who knows the game. Bad news, the person who actually keeps it running just got kidnapped. Move out. Let's get her back.
Here on the red grass, stalking blue jay.
But the very first time I intentionally got lost was in Bloodhook. I said I was exploring. I told my friends I was finding myself, but I was just seeing who noticed I was gone. Tell me why everyone knew I was gone.
The O-Rage heard the rumors. They know your company's officially up and running. Bunch of muscle with no brains. Stealing is the only play they know. So, they went after the one person in Brooklyn who actually knows how to turn a business into real money. Jackie Numbers. She's being held at Fonzie Gym. Let's get moving. is Rooklin's best bookkeeper. She should be running the streets, but the O'Rage have her collared in a basement working pro bono. I need you to facilitate her relocation package. Quit stalling! This ain't a bingo hall. Jackie's below. Time is money. Every second you waste is another dollar off the surface. Chop chop. Get downstairs and find Jackie.
It takes a special kind of person to balance the sheets with bullets. Jackie numbers. See that door? It's our only exit, but that cyber lock is bulletproof. I'll have to hack us out. They're on us like a bad debt. Cover me. Your win-loss ratio. Almost cracked the encryption key. This passcode has 7,902 possible permutations, give or take. That's a lot of zeros. Good in a salary, tricky in this context. I bought count cover, kid. Grab some ammo and let's vamoose. Cloud's choosy. If she's in with you, you must be pretty sharp. The O-Range are fixated on the playing the guns part of this business. Not surprising they couldn't count high enough to make the gig worth my while.
Swinging hot tonight.
Keeps a business alive, but blood flow is gonna keep us alive. Nice shooting, kid. Boost that car. They don't keep inventory anyway. Heard them bragging it's bulletproof. They talk big. I guess we'll see. Depreciates with every second they tail us. Just like accounting, drive straight and protect the merch. This will raise their insurance premiums. The market is full on getting the hell away from these dirtbags. Count for our lives and drive these bastards off our tail. Hurry up, we're accruing some unwanted interest. And I told them they didn't need that car chase line on the budget. Can you believe they didn't give me a company car? Ingrate! Gonna end up on the bottom line if you don't lose these guys soon. Relax, I can write off this chase as a casualty loss. Just keep moving. The driver. No wonder Cloud likes you so much.
Jackie, you're too tough to die. Welcome back.
Thanks to you, we got those old scores settled.
Hey, best of you. Bring Jackie straight to the company. Take a good look at what you've got here. Brooklyn's sharpest business mind, paired with the baddest hacker in town. That's a hell of a start.
Oh, hell of a way to start a new job. Gunfights, high-speed chases. I suppose this means my skill set is highly marketable. A girl likes to know she's in demand. When Cloud said she was sending a rising star, I didn't know what to expect. But after your performance back there, I'd put the odds of the O-Range holding out against you at 187,361 to 1. One of the O-Range captains wanted to launder his cash through tattoos, selling needles and stuff. He asked me what he should do. So I told him, little bricks. Before swine, kids. king. And, weirdly, I missed Cloud's grumpy little face. Take a look at your future business empire. How did it feel? Deep breath. Excitement is normal. I'll head upstairs and run a final audit, just to make sure Cloud didn't turn a surprise into a heart attack. When you're ready, come on up. I'll be waiting for you to cut the ribbon yourself.
Brooklyn Heights, black on black, kept quiet, nodded my head.
Your eyes, kid. We've been busy building your empire.
Sharp setup. Definitely screams boss.
That right there, that's your command center. Investments, expansion, laundering. Whenever you're ready to flip the switch.
Check it out, bestie. Welcome to the Heist Command Center. Brew up, gear up. The greatest scores in history all start right here.
This place, it's our lair. Here's to our brand new lair.
And here's to the company's big boss.
To a future lined with gold. company management system. And no, I'm not spying. I'm just your very committed support line. Just one more formality, and we're open for business, kid. Congrats, kid! You're officially the head honcho. No takebacks. Want to stack real paper? Gotta get your foundation straight first. There's no free lunch, but we're pretty good at pulling cash out of other people's pockets. Just remember, while you're watching theirs, keep an eye on your own. Know exactly how much you can handle, and don't let the operation grow faster than you can manage. Hey, not bad. You're a quick learner. I ran a rough projection on our growth curve, and I've gotta say, we're gonna be billionaires, kids. Dividends ain't magic. They're sweat equity with receipts. You want to see returns? Gotta move some numbers yourself. First things first, we got a clogged pipe full of problems. Unblock it, then we talk returns. Hey kid, ever heard of ICEA? They're a popular furniture company. So popular that they're taking their extra income and growing it on the stock market. All heat and no risk, an accountant's dream. Unfortunately, the top 2 shareholders aren't looking to cut the pie up any further, if you catch my drift. Lucky for you, I happen to know exactly where those youths are going to be today. If you can quickly and quietly close their books, ICEA is yours. ICEA is the brainchild of Lunatic and Rusty Door. College dropouts with a knack for carpentry and an eye for design. They have relationships with everyone in this city, but they're not very strategic. Treatment. They're going to help you get buddy-buddy with Lou.
I'm Carol, Lou's secretary. I sourced you a construction worker's uniform and a car. Jackie said you were a pro. But if you mess up, I'll kill you myself.
Carol's intense, but she's good people. We met in high school. She runs people the way I run finances. You catch my drift? Lou hired her a couple years ago. Carol tolerated him well enough, but he's gotten temperamental the last couple months. Been forcing her to keep all sorts of insane hours. She wants a work-life balance like the rest of us, and who can blame her? Lou's checking the site today to scope out his new office. They're bankrolling the expansion on their stock market explosion. Doesn't matter that the architect has drawn up 4 separate plans. Lou wants to mark out the best light for himself. He's as vain as they come, always dressed in an expensive suit with a full beard. Oh, if he wasn't so annoying, I'd give him props. The active construction site will give you more cover, but you should still wait for the right opportunity. The last thing you want is a construction casualty. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You gotta find Lou first before you put him down. Get looking. Lou's as pale as a ghost. He's as vain as they come. Always dressed in an expensive suit with a full beard. Lou doesn't wear glasses. He thinks they crowd his face. Lou's as pale as a ghost. Skin cancer runs in his family, so he avoids the sun at all costs. He even wears sunscreen to bed. No, remember, the beard is Lou's signature look. He tried out a handlebar mustache once, but it made him look more like a circus clown than a distinguished. Lou's as pale as a ghost. He's as vain as they come. Always. Lou doesn't wear glasses. He thinks they crowd his face. Ends up squinting through meetings. You found him! Oh, nice job. You see what I mean about the suit? God-awful pattern. But at least it makes him easy to spot. How lucky! You can pick him off in peace. Move quickly, though. You can't lose him now. Beautifully done. Now on to Rusty Door. Where Lou was a peacock, constantly calling attention to his exploits, Rusty is a weasel, sneaking around in the background with a smirk. I'd bet Rusty will be a little more challenging to kill. But I've got a plan. Pull off at the location on your map. I've set something up for you. Remote bombs are simple. Take them, slap it on the target, get the hell away from the structure, and set off the charge. Boom! Literally. Rusty likes to travel in style. He drives a black beast equipped with a state-of-the-art sound system. Same deal as before. You're gonna take photos of the cars in the area. I'll let you know when you found his bomb. He doesn't have enough personality to pull it off. Rusty would never go for something that color. That's the one. A plain black box. Honestly, could he be more predictable? Grab those remote bombs and get moving. Great Great job. Now make yourself scarce. See that electrical box? Pretend to repair it. You can move once he walks over to the car. Congratulations, kids! Icea is all yours. Knew you could do it. You're already a way more successful boss than either of those two ever were. I'll call you when I find another asset for your portfolio. Ciao! Congrats, kid. First asset locked and loaded. That's what I call a strong Q1. Swing by the office. Got some fresh numbers waiting for your magic touch.
Dated someone in Prospect Slope, that bougie neighborhood on the hill, and one morning I realized they alphabetized their spice room. Said it was about order and control. The folks in Pro Slope aren't really used to big personalities, so I protected my peace and took the next train. This attachment hits different. Love drunk, fame.
Should be. I'm really done feeling low, but making it right, it ain't easy.
Just added your name to the shareholders ledger. You know what's recession-proof from here on out? This asset's generating real returns. As long as your goals are clear and you keep things running, the money will keep coming in. But if you want to play a bigger game, then it's time to think larger and aim higher. Give Archimedes a lever, and he can move the world. Give us a project, and we can move even more projects. A new opportunity just landed. Our next target is a logistics company. Word is, their business gets pretty interesting. But getting in won't be easy. First, we'll need to prove what we're capable of. Hey kid, you up for a big score? I got a tip on a batch of precision components that just arrived at Iron Shield Security HQ. It includes some A-17 mech cores. They're in high demand on the dark net. If we snag them, you'll be minting money. But listen up, Iron Shield Security isn't exactly a cakewalk. They're the top private military firm in Mirage City. I called in a favor and had a custom uniform made. It should get you inside so long as you're careful. It's stashed outside the base. You better get moving. That custom uniform will do the job, but it's cheap material. Don't draw attention. Anyone takes a second look, they might realize your outfit's a fake. Head to the south side of the base. They got fewer guards to bypass. I paid off some workers to distract them. Climb the fence when you find...
You watched the game last night? That miserable goalie stopped nothing and I lost $50.
Now shut up. My captain's bet his whole month's salary. He's been stomping around furious all day.
You make good money here, right? AC, coffee machine, and you get to carry guns looking cool.
Sure, as long as you're cool with your head getting blown off every day you come to work.
Next, you need to find where the parts are stored. Trailing these lugheads won't work, they're not on a planned route. Find the underground server room and hack their system.
Left something this valuable with just a couple guards? What the hell is HQ thinking?
They spent a fortune buying mechs off of Gares.
I feel for them, but I'm more worried about missing out on money. Find a terminal and locate the shipment, fast.
does that uniform look wrong? Grab him!
Don't let them get in your head. You need to find the parts and get out of there. Well, this is a twist. Cerberus 7 tactical mechs outside of an Agaris stronghold. I knew Iron Shield were filthy rich, but this is a whole nother level. You can't fight the mechs head on. Best bet is to hop in the truck and blast your way out. Don't underestimate Iron Shield. I'm guessing they're tracking you already. You need to unload this fast. I've set up meetings with several buyers. First batch delivered. Money's already in your account. Feels good, doesn't it? Sending you the second drop site now. Damn it, they've pinpointed you. Kids, you continue to impress me. Those Iron Shield fools are gonna wish they never got out of bed. I have one more buyer lined up. Big spender. Don't keep him waiting. Every buyer paid up in full. Look at these numbers. Even mathematicians would go cross-eyed. This money's coming in way too fast, but with Romano as our cover, we can run other jobs. And with you behind the wheel, Romano's gonna make a real name for itself. From now on, nobody's going to think you're just dabbling anymore. I had Cloud set you up with a little something. Your very own. Company in your pocket. Assets, dividends, all handled straight from your phone. Doubled efficiency, kid. Brooklyn's a muddy swamp, and you're one of the few who can really stir it up. Our company's finally on track, but don't think this is the finish line. Next step is making the pie bigger and bigger. And let's be honest, the invisible gray slice is the tastiest one. Keep our eyes on the market. When there's an opening, we move. When something goes wrong, we clean it up. And with your skills, I don't doubt you for a second. Bottom line, keep the operation running, and the money will keep flowing, kid. Wanna run this city's veins? Invest in Romano. Legit market or black market, it all needs a truck. No trucks, no hustle. You own them, you control the heartbeat. Shipments in, money out.